Hi guys, so I wanted to do this testimonial for my friend Heather Bryant, the channeler. And the reason I thought I'd do this is because I think most people believe and know me to be a completely logical and analytical kind of person, very science based, and I need to have a reason and an understanding of everything before I jump into things. But there is, and there has always been a part of me that has been curious and very interested in things that could not be explained, things like the supernatural, the spiritual life, etc. And although it has always fascinated me, I've never really come across anyone who could convince me of the real existence of such things until I met Heather. And for most people, meeting somebody like Heather who can speak to spiritual guides would feel completely skeptical. And this is how I felt, but the curiosity beat me. The curiosity in me really got the better of me, and I decided to do a session with Heather. And um, it was fascinating because I came to her with a number of different issues, and the guides did move me towards somewhere that I didn't feel was the major block, but has turned out to be the main block. And this is something that has only come to pass a few months after working with Heather, where the pieces have started to fall into place. And without saying too much about the details of our session, there are certain things that are happening in my life now that have become clear from our chat. And I've messaged Heather telling her of the developments, and it's very clear that these things needed to fall into place with time. So if you've ever had the kind of curiosity that I've always had with these kinds of experiences, I highly encourage you to take the opportunity to book a session with Heather, because even though you might be skeptical, there are certain things that possibly you did not think about that her guides would speak to you about. And I think it was worth the investment completely, and I would certainly book more sessions with Heather in the future, because I'd love to learn more about what my purpose in life is all about, and my relationships with people, what we've been contracted to come into this world to do together. So I'm fully excited to learn more. Even my relationships with my kids could be totally fascinating. So whatever the challenges you're experiencing in your life, I feel like they're being presented to us for a reason. And in the moment, it might not be clear, but having a session with somebody like Heather might bring some clarity to the challenges you're experiencing. I hope that was useful to any of you out there. Take care.